I'm what you would call an underrated YouTuber. And that's not me patting myself on the back either. I've gotten plenty of comments saying how I'm underrated, with one person even saying they were expecting thousands in the comments section only to see a few people. So I just have one question. Why? Why am I, and so many other YouTubers like me, considered to be so underrated? Well, that's what I'm gonna figure out in this video, so strap in. First off, I don't think the YouTube algorithm has a huge role to play here. What we call the algorithm is just a set of code that takes data from my videos and sends it out to my recommended audience. There is no bias against any creator. There are ways you can manipulate the algorithm, and I've tried a few myself, but none of them have worked. So if it's not the algorithm, then is it my fault? Well, no. While good content is entirely subjective, there is something about content in general that isn't. Every video I've made has been improved more than the last in some way, whether it would be script writing, audio, animation, or the voiceover. So even if you as the viewer might not be able to see it, my content is definitely better than it used to be. Assuming that I'm the only person holding myself back here would be a pretty incorrect assumption. But if it's not me or the algorithm, then is it the community? Also no. I've lightly talked about how bad attention span can be for a video before, but attention span doesn't mean much in a community with barely anyone in it. Even if there were people who hated my guts, it still wouldn't make a difference because of how few of you there are. Besides, from the small number of people that are here, I've gotten really positive reception, and I thank each and every one of you for that. But that still doesn't solve my problem. I'm trying to figure out why other YouTubers are underrated despite showing such promise and talent. Not fish for compliments that I genuinely enjoy more than anything on this platform. Speaking of other YouTubers though, in a last-ditch effort to solve my little problem here, I did something that no creator should ever do and compared myself to other YouTubers. Not with any ill intent, mind you, I just wanted a general idea of where I should be. For example, Jaden Animation's 16th video was her 100,000 subscriber milestone, and in my 16th video, I had roughly 180 subscribers. Now, Jaden Animations is one of the most popular Storytime animators in the world, so it's pretty unfair to make a comparison like that. Unfair for her, because I am the most popular Storytime animator in the world, baby. But if we're being realistic here, and comparing me to someone significantly more comparable, something still doesn't make sense. Even the smallest new Storytime animators did at least 100 subscribers within their first few videos. 100 subscribers obviously isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but for a small creator, that's huge. It took me a whole year just to get 30 subscribers. And notice how I said that only the smallest creators would get 100 subs, because other small creators are getting 1,000 times that amount. Some talented creators started a couple months ago and now have over 100,000 subscribers. Am I the only one freaking out about this? Those are insane numbers, and all very well deserved too. But when I look at my channel, it pales in comparison. And that is exactly why you should never compare yourself to other people. You'll just end up feeling sad in the end. But this did give me a perspective on something. And that is timing. All the small creators I just talked about started their YouTube channel around a first video trend. And it was very effective because people love Storytime animation. I even tried this myself, but it obviously didn't work because it obviously wasn't my first video. My actual first video was released in 2022, and watching it again for the sake of this video, it's not exactly what I'd call the best content in the world, but that's fine because we all have to start somewhere. But I feel like I've been just starting somewhere for the past 3.5 years. For the research that I did for this video, I found out that most people are considered small creators for at most 1 to 2 years. So I have to ask again, why? Even as I'm reviewing my script, I still honestly don't know the answer to this laughably simple question. My only guess is that I simply got unlucky. I've truly been having fun with every video I've ever made, all while avoiding the average YouTuber cliche of telling you to subscribe every 30 seconds. But since we're being honest now, I think they might have been onto something. There were a few times where I'd be watching a YouTuber that I enjoy, and I wouldn't realize that I'm subscribed to them until it's said in the video itself. So that's why I'm only going to say this once. If you truly enjoy my content and other content similar to mine, then please do subscribe. And for the love of entertainment itself, please watch more than 1 minute of a YouTube video. It's incredibly discouraging making a whole 10-minute animation only to have a small number of people watch 1% of it. In fact, I've made a lot of videos in my time here on YouTube, with all of them reaching below my initial expectations. But if you think over 20 subpar videos is enough to stop me, then you better think again, because I'm the most stubborn person I know, and stubborn people change the world. I have some amazing ideas planned for the future, so by all means, stick around for a little bit. And with that, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day.